Do you know why you need to start your fitness journey or whatever you're trying to do fitness-wise now? Because of this sentence, a month from now. What you don't realize is how much progress you can make in a month. 4 weeks, 31 days, 744 hours, 44,640 minutes. That is how long a month is. Just think, if you had 46,000 minutes, what you could do with that. Just think how many shows you could watch with that. Just think how many games you could play with that. Just think about the time and everything you could do in that time. Now put that into terms of fitness. That's what you can do in a month. You have a week. Every week you can accomplish a new goal. The thing is, you need to start now, because what people do is they put it off. So for example, you say, okay, I'll start in January. Then January goes past, you get to February. You think, okay, I didn't do anything in January. I'm definitely going to do it February. Then February hits. Okay, I'll start March. Every time you're putting off progressing, you're never going to get anywhere, because if you don't do anything for a month and then someone works out like a cunt for a month, and then at the end of the month, you see the transformation, you sit there and go, oh my God, they look so amazing. Why can't I look like that? I really wish I could look like that. If only I had the same, if only I had this, that. You don't have anything different to them. You have exactly what they have. They have just applied themselves. I used to be the same. For years, I've told myself I was going to lose weight. Then it gets to a point where you constantly tell yourself when you get to a certain size, oh, I'll get back down to this size, or oh, I'll do this, or oh, I'll do that. Oh, and you realize when you actually start working out, fucking hell, how many times did I tell myself I would start? When I was going through my photos the other day, I found stuff that I had done in 2018 where I'd taken pictures of myself, like body-wise. And when I look back at all these 2017 photos, or, oh, I'm going to lose weight, I'll do this, and all these times I started my fitness journey, and I didn't really I wouldn't say until last year when I actually looked in the mirror and I thought, you know what? This is when I was 24 and I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, no way, because it was a few weeks before my 25th. And I thought, no way am I going into, because obviously 0 to 25, that's, I always forget, half a decade, isn't it? I always forget this. So I thought, there's no way in my 25 to 50 decade, I'm gonna be this size. I'm going to lose weight. And my birthday now is in a month and 2 weeks time. And I've lost a ton of weight since then, because I actually got determined. And I'm saying, I'll start next month. I'll start from next month. I'll do it next month. I said to myself a few weeks before my birthday last year, okay, I'm starting now. And then when I started a month later, I thought, okay, I have made progress. And when you make progress, that's what hypes you up. That's what gets you to making more progress, because you've made that's the key word. You have made progress. No one else. You haven't seen someone's profile and they've lost 2 stone, or you've seen this and they've done this. You have seen yourself lose 1 stone. You have seen yourself lost 2 kilograms. You have seen yourself lost 1 pound. You have seen yourself lost half a kilogram. I put all of these measurements of weight here because it doesn't matter how much you're losing. If you have started the process of losing, well done, because the first step is the hardest. It's like if you're trying to quit, like food is basically an addiction. It's the same when you're trying to quit smoking or drinking. The first step, the first day is always the hardest. Telling yourself no and thinking, okay, I'm not going to eat this now, so in the future I look better. And it's not that you have to starve yourself. As I said in all of my other videos, you can still eat a load of food. You just have to eat right and eat your size and the amount of calories you're supposed to eat. That is simply all you have to do. So make sure that you're not that person saying, in a month's time I'll do this, or a month from now I'll do this, because in a month from now, if you had started today, you will be somewhere that you wouldn't expect you'd be. It has been so many years of me being overweight that I have kind of forgotten what it was like to look slender, to look muscular. And now I've started to go back to gym and stuff. I'm starting to see my body coming back into, like, here, look, me running my hand flat down. If you have seen any of my other videos, my top used to push out here. I used to have a big round belly. It used to come out to here and come round. So now, even looking at here, I have lost weight. And that's because instead of saying to myself, okay, I'll start there, I started. And then a month later, I'd made progress. Then 2 months later, I'd made progress. 3, 4, 5. We're coming up a year now. And as you can see in the video, look at my face in this video. Look at my face. I'm not saying, before when I used to do videos, I used to talk like this. If you saw it, I'd have this chin that permanently sat there like this. And now look at me talking to you. I know this is angles and I'm making it look amazing right now, but at the same time, my jawline has cut, like, is nowhere. My jaw used to be all the way down here if you watch my old videos or you saw my old pictures. And now a year later, I'm starting to look slimmer. So I took that, okay, a month later, I'll do this, and I did it. And guess what? A year later, I'm looking 10 times better. And I'm not stopping this. I'm going to carry on 100%. So next year on my 27th, when I post a video, this won't even be there. This will be like this. This will be completely gone in a year's time. But a year ago, I had it down here. A year later, it's here. A year later, it will be here. And then my journey will technically be complete. I will have lost all the weight, but I will maintain it. And that is where the keep up, maintaining it. You don't want to get back to the size I will never get back to the size I was. I 100% promise that to myself. That is what you need to promise yourself. Because at the end of the day, when people say I won't get back to the size I was, and they do, the only person that lets you get back to the size is you. When I start to put on weight, I think, okay, do you know what? You're eating a load of shit. You know what you're doing. You're binging right now. You shouldn't be binging and you're doing it. But I've accepted that I've had a binge, and I'll get back on it tomorrow. And I'll accept that it's not the rest of my life I'm going to binge, and this was one day. So no excuses. Start now, reap the benefits a month later. And I promise you, you will look exactly how you want to look, and you will get the body you want from the results and the work you put into it. I promise.